anytime I get involved with a man, I just threaten them. I'm like, okay, you don't act right, I'm gonna drop your name, age, location on my TikTok.
Honey, maybe that's why they don't treat you right. In fact, they're more likely to treat you like trash, honey, after that, because you're acting like trash.
Women and men should be held to completely different cheating standards. If you're a girl, you're allowed to cheat on your boyfriend, but I think that guys should never be allowed to cheat.
This is the kind of sick, twisted double standard that they actually believe now.
His money is my money. My money is my money.
Yeah. Who the hell dates these women? Who in their right mind would give these women time?
Every man I meet is guilty until proven innocent.
A guy says like one thing that's not even a fraction of this bad and he gets banned. Secondly, welcome back, y'all. Woo-hoo. Hello. Hello to all of you who have been loyal viewers, and hello to newbies. Welcome. You're in for a treat today. We have 5 incredible clips that we're going to do. The first one I think is my favorite ever because she is openly admitting that she is threatening you with posting videos about you on TikTok, and they're doing this all over the place now. So watch out. Number 1, let's do it.
My reputation from this app is actually so powerful because like anytime I get involved with a man, I just threaten them. I'm like, okay, you don't act right, I'm gonna drop your name, age, location on my TikTok. Be like, fine, I'll post a video about you. And guess what? They still don't act right. So I don't know what to do. But then they always get mad when I post a video about them. Maybe don't do that. Maybe learn from your mistakes. Maybe treat women right. You know, and this is probably why. These videos are why I have that reputation. 2026 is the year of not dropping their names on my TikTok.
She thinks she's cute and funny, and it's like so sad. It's like, honey, grow up. Are you like 11? I mean, like actually 11? The text says, I'm so happy men are afraid of me. Honey, they're not afraid of you. They're not afraid of you, which is why you say you threaten them that you're going to drop their age, their name, their location. And then she's like, and they still don't treat me right. Honey, maybe that's why they don't treat you right, because you're obviously like out just to do no good, like dirty as all hell, right? So maybe that's why they don't treat you right. Guys, so just this is really important, this video, because this is an admission that she's making that if guys don't do right by her, and I say that with these little... Because what does that really mean, right? Does that mean, oh, he didn't spend enough money on the date? Oh, he didn't call me back when he was supposed to. Oh, he didn't text back right away. Oh, he was looking at his phone. Like, what? Who knows what it was, right? It could be any small thing that then they are utilizing their social media, TikTok in particular, to then humiliate you, right? So you'll see all the time these women, and they do it. They sometimes mention guys, names. Sometimes it's a first name, but like within her entire circle now, people will know potentially who that is, especially if you're like a college girl and everybody knows everybody. They sometimes will mention their location. Sometimes they'll mention other details. Sometimes what they're doing now, which is interesting, is they don't mention any of that, but then in the comments, they chime in, right? Somebody else will be like, oh my God, girl, you're like the most amazing girl ever. And then they respond and they like give info. I've seen that too. So it's a power tactic, right? They want power and they don't have it, right? Obviously. So they feel like the only way to get it is to threaten you. Like, you're going to do this for me or else I'm going to post your name, location. I mean, right? And so what's happening though? The irony is that guys are like, yeah, whatever, right? And they're just still doing what they're doing. In fact, they're more likely to treat you like trash, honey, after that, because you're acting like trash, right? You're acting like you got no more. You don't threaten men like that. Just go out on the date. And if you don't like, here's an adult tip for honey. Go out on the date. And if you don't like the way he treats you, or you don't like some component of the date, or you think he was, let's say you decide, oh, he didn't take me to a nice restaurant, whatever the gripe is, just don't go again. Maybe call your friend privately and be like, oh, I had a crappy date. Here's what happened. What do you think? Have that conversation privately, right? Not in an attention-seeking, egotistical, like, bottom of the barrel type of way like you're doing, right? And then maybe, just maybe, other guys won't see that you posted this bottom of the barrel like video and will treat you better, because right now what you're attracting is what you're putting out, right? So they're putting out these videos trashing men, laughing, hey, I'm so funny. right? The dumb hurts. And then guys are seeing this, and only guys who are going to treat you like garbage are going to go out with you, because that's the only type of guy that would want to go through this, right? Guys with options, guys who have their shit together. You think they're going to be putting up with this for a hot second? No way. They're not going. The only guys that are going to do this are guys that don't have options, guys that they themselves are kind of like, well, she's going to treat me like crap, so I'm going to treat her like crap from second one, and fine, it's still worth it to me. That's who you're getting, honey, because that's what you're putting out there. I love that. And then are afraid of me. No, actually not even like the tiniest little bit. This is one of my favorite companies to partner with. This is American Hartford Gold. I've always believed in personal responsibility, taking care of your family, protecting what you've earned, and not waiting around for the government or Wall Street to do that stuff for you. But let's face it, things are getting out of control. National debt's exploding, inflation is hitting hard, the market has been dropping, you know it. If you've been relying on it to protect your future, then that should be your wake-up call. That's not fear-mongering, that's just reality. For those of us who still believe in traditional values like working hard and saving smart and providing for the people you love, we need to think seriously about how to protect our money. That's why I trust American Hartford Gold. They help you to move your savings into something real, something physical. Gold and silver, not paper promises, not digital currencies, real, lasting value. You can have gold and silver delivered straight to your door. How cool is that? Or you can place it in a gold IRA that gives you powerful tax advantages. Did you hear that? Their customer service is exactly what you'd hope for. I love it. It's honest. It's helpful. It's totally committed to walking you through every step. Super helpful. They've earned an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and the trust of thousands of families, including my family. And right now, when you make your first purchase and mention my name, mention Jedediah, you could qualify for up to $15,000 in free silver. How cool is that? Amazing. This isn't about politics. It's about being smart. It's about being prepared. It's about doing right by the people who count on you, your children, your family. Call 844-725-1818, or you can just text Bila to 65532. That's 844-725-1818, or text Bila to 65532, or you can just click on the link below. It's all going to be in the show description. All the details are below. Take control of your future, because no one's going to do it for you. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. Now listen, we're growing fast, and we're growing fast because of you. But if you're here and you're not hitting subscribe, get on in, hit that subscribe, get in the chat, get feisty, get in the comments, because the algorithm sees that we're busy and that we're making noise and that we're not willing to be silenced. But the subscribe is really, really important for me. So please do that for me. We're going to get to number 2. So this woman feels that women and men should be held to different cheating standards. Let's listen.
This may be really messed up, but I believe that women and men should be held to completely different cheating standards. Like, I think that if you're a girl, mostly if you're like a 23 and younger girl, you're allowed to cheat on your boyfriend. He doesn't have to know about it, but if you're on vacation, like you're in Italy and like an Italian guy's flirting with you, like you should be able to make out with him in Italy. You're a 23-year-old, this is not your husband. But I think that guys should never be allowed to cheat, because you should be obsessed with your girlfriend. But women, it's like, we never know. So like, if you're like a young girl, you should be able to cheat.
Okay. First of all, I really can't. The Botox is making me crazy. It really is. With the eyebrow, it's just, women, stop it. You look not good. Okay. It's just really alien-like stuff going on. Secondly, did you like absorb? She made this video, then she watched it of herself, and then she thought it was like a really good idea to post it. So there's like no self-awareness in this game, like whatsoever, right? It's just like, okay. So 23-year-old and younger women should be able to do whatever they want, is basically what she's saying. Do whatever you want. If you're in Italy and you want to like make out with an Italian guy, even though you have a boyfriend at home, just do it. And what she says is that because women never know. Women never know. What does that even mean, honey? Is it a little bit of brain deadness going on? What does that mean, women? So in other words, women don't know. They're not sure about you. So they get to test the waters. But guys have to be certain about the woman. In fact, they have to feel like she is their entire universe, no matter what. And he has to be totally obsessed and never stray. This is the kind of sick, twisted double standard that they actually believe now. They actually say it put it out there. And if you looked at the comments, they were actually like, yeah, exactly. I mean, I was like, what the freaking freak, right? So know what you're dealing with. I actually, when I was in college, I was dating a guy. First guy I ever dated. I didn't date anyone until I was like 19. First guy I ever dated. And I went over the summer. I did a summer study abroad program in Spain. Now, did I want to do that? No. I did it because I wanted to get a scholarship. I didn't want to work. And I was like, I want to get a scholarship to grad school because that's more time not working. So in order to do that, I was like, I need to go. It was in Spanish literature. And I was like, okay, this will help me get a scholarship because I don't want to work. Fine. So it was 6 weeks and I had to go and I was super upset about it. And I was dating someone who at the time was living overseas. He had gone and taken a job in Central America. And I went with a girl from my school who also had a boyfriend, but her boyfriend was at home. For the next 6 weeks, I'm not kidding. First of all, she would beg me to go out at night. I was like, why am I going out? Like, all I did was pine over my boyfriend was not there. So I was like writing love poetry in my little book. And like, it was really, listen, it was like I was 16, but I mentally kind of was because it was my first boyfriend ever. And I just was delayed like that. So it was like, just love this and miss. And she spent every single week of the trip trying to hook up with a rando. I mean, I want to kiss a boy. And I was like, don't you have a man? She was like, yeah, but he's not here. And I was like, oh. I was so horrified by her behavior. I actually was like, this can't be true. Like I said, I don't. And I was like, why would you want to do that? Aren't you like obsessed with your own man? Like, what the hell? Well, I mean, I'm obsessed with him when I'm home. Like, I'm not there. Again, like the attention seeking from some of them. And I never had that. I never had that chip of like always needing. I liked getting attention when I was single, but once I had someone that I really liked, and again, I can think of like a handful or less of people in my life that I've actually like maybe two, honestly, like people that have even remotely really interested me. But once I had their attention, like it was like no one else existed, right? Once I had that person, like once my husband had his eye on me and I had my eye on him, it was just everything else was a blur. They don't operate like that. Just know, most women do not operate like that. They want the attention. And the second you're not there to give it to them, that's why they go out with the girls' night out. Because they get all decked out. They have you giving them attention at home. And they want the attention. They just attention like whores, frankly. Attention. So just know. Just know. All right. Number 3. This is interesting. And this is a similar theme that we've touched on in the past, but an important video to see. Number 3.
His money is my money. My money is my money.
Yeah.
That's not selfish. That's the standard when you're with a real man. A provider doesn't see providing as a burden. He sees it as his role. And a woman who knows her worth doesn't apologize for it. She multiplies what he gives her. The wrong man will call this gold digging, and the right man will call this partnership. Because a real partnership.
Okay. In a real, I would love, Hartney, in the partnership, what are you doing? Just curious. Imagine having this attitude too. I mean, imagine being a wife, right? Right? Imagine me saying like, oh, so I have this little show. I call it the little show that could, right? Like the little engine that could, right? Because I'm having fun. I work 1 day a week. This is not like the bread and butter of the family, right? It's amazing and I'm grateful. And I hope it blows up. But can you imagine me saying, whatever I get from this show is just like my money? And to my husband, like whatever you get from your job is like for the family, and whatever I get is for me to go shopping and for me to imagine to have a child and just have that attitude. I mean, it's just so toxic beyond belief. Again, I don't care how much money he has, and I don't care how much money the guy brings in. Your attitude is toxic, honey. It's toxic because you're implying that he needs to be given to you all the time and you don't need to be sharing. And it goes beyond just the money. Again, you don't see her saying in this video, listen, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm here to. But even so, this like attitude of like, my money is my money, but your money is my money. Honey, screw you. I would be out of that door so fast. Now, if the guy chose to set it up that way, and he was like, listen, whatever you earn, let's say she had a small little job, whatever you earn, we don't need it. Keep it. Let that be. Like, go buy your whatever, get your nails done, do whatever you get, like whatever you enjoy, blah, blah. That's a different dynamic. But for her to say it, to be like, don't touch my money. But by the way, are you going to get new pillows for the couch? Because they're kind of like crud. I mean, can you, because I can't. Who the hell dates these women? Who in their right mind would give these women time? Ugh, only the most desperate. I'm telling you, it's true. Some of y'all have been clicking on aura.com/Jedediah Bila and finding out how many times your passwords are on the dark web. And I cannot describe to you. I tell my guy who curates my emails to put the numbers 25, 30, 50, 60 times. Okay. People are finding that their passwords are compromised, meaning folks in the dark web already know them. That means your bank account. That means your social security information. That means your credit cards. That means your YouTube. That means your emails. Terrifying, right? Don't be a victim of identity theft. Don't allow that to happen to you. Get Aura before it happens. Now, what is Aura? It monitors the dark web for your emails, your passwords, your social security numbers, and it sends alerts right to your phone if something's going awry. So if somebody opens a credit card in your name, you're going to get an alert. If it's not you, don't you want to know that it's not you? The VPN also lets you stay anonymous online, which is really important. It keeps all of your browsing history and personal information safe and encrypted. So important in this day and age where privacy is dead. Don't you want your privacy protected? Aura.com/Jedediah Bila. Now listen, this is the most important part. This is a free 2-week trial. Free. Did you hear that? Free 2-week trial that I got you. Go on and see how many times your passwords are on the dark web. Don't allow yourself to fall into financial hell just because you didn't do this. All my family members do. It's been amazing. Even my passwords were on the dark web. Like, I don't remember what it was. It was a couple of years ago now that I've had them, but I think it was like 30 times. Then you go in, you change your passwords, and you're protected. Aura.com/Jedediah Bila. Don't be silly. All right, number 4. The text says, it is all men. Let's listen.
I hate all men. And what I mean by that is that every man I meet is guilty until proven innocent. It's not the world that you were raised in. I look at our laws, our religions, and our social norms, and I'm going to assume that you are a product of that. You can prove that you're not. I would like that. But until then, giving you the benefit of the doubt for assuming it's not all men is setting me up to be very badly hurt or very wrong. Both of which I don't make a habit of.
Okay. So why isn't she banned? I'm curious. I'm really curious. I hate all men. Guys should be guilty until proven innocent. Just, I want you to just imagine a man making this video. How long do you think it would stay up? Really? A man makes a video saying, I hate all women. I hate them all. And women should be guilty until proven innocent because they're all trash. I mean, I just want you to imagine that video sits. What happens to that guy who says that, right? Whatever account he had is going to be, I mean, he will be banned. He will be brutalized. He will be, I mean, he's done, right? Her account is not only standing, the video is standing, and the comments like, yeah, you know what? I totally got what you're saying, right? So we live in a world now where women could say whatever they want about men without getting censored. They can trash men. They can say whatever they want. And the social media outlets, everyone just pats them on the back. Like, you know what? You're just speaking your truth, right? Just speak your truth. A guy says like one thing that's not even a fraction of this bad, and he gets banned. Does that sound, for all the ladies out there talking about fairness, does that sound fair to you? Just asking. Ugh, it's grotesque. Nasty. Okay, so those are our clips for today. I want to thank you so much for being here. I want to invite you also. A lot of y'all are sending questions. You're sending comments. You're sending a whole bunch of stuff to Instagram, to email. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/Jedediah Bila, where you can submit clips to be included on the show that I will then react to. And I give you a shout out, right? We had one a couple of shows ago. We're going to have another one next week. So I give you a shout out and it feels good and amazing. And they're good clips, right? I think we actually led with that clip in our main episode last time. So, or a couple weeks ago. So if you have any of that stuff, patreon.com/Jedediah Bila is the place to go. All right. I'll see you back here soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.